I'd like to give you a big hand. How to survive and thrive. Ranjan Bhttacharya.
Okay, what I'm going to start off with is giving you a little bit about my view of the market outlook, where we are today. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the property market cycle, where we have come since 1990, taking you through all the phases, if you like, and taking you through a little bit about what we are going to have to go through before the market peaks. The thing is, people are talking about green shoots, but there are phases, there are distinct things that the market has to go through before we can even talk about green shoots. And I think a lot of people aren't quite clear about what those phases are. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that. And I'm going to talk a little bit about, I mean, the 2007 will come again. I can't tell you exactly when. I think, don't expect it until 2014, 2015. No? But there are things you can do until then to kind of make sure that when that summer comes, you've got a nice flowering garden. Market outlook. A lot of people talk about figures when they talk about the market. It's amazing how when people talk about the property market, they say in Q4 there was a 0.5% rise in Humberside or whatever. You know, but these sort of figures have never really interested me. I think people that look at figures like this on house price growth in each quarter, these guys are what I call bandwagon investors. And bandwagon investors do this. Bandwagon investors have in their head this graph. And this is a graph everyone's seen. You hold a property for a period of time and it goes up. And who's heard this thing of every 7 years, what should a property do? Double. Yeah. Sounds great, doesn't it? You know? But that is true if you average it out over the last 80 or 100 years. The property market actually does this. The red line is the long-term average. The long-term average of prices over time is upwards like that. But we go through peaks and troughs. The property market cycle goes through peaks and troughs. And there are periods where property prices are above the long-term average, and there are periods where prices are below the long-term average. Now, the graph that I've shown, I have tried very hard in PowerPoint to give you a diagrammatic illustration of it. But you can get it with all the nice figures and properly to scale on the Nationwide Building Society site, and it's also on the Royal Institute of Chartered Surveyors.